Hello everyone! Today we have some news from the Microsoft credentials world, and unfortunately it's not the best news as two more applied skills bite the dust. And this video hurts particularly if you're a modern workplace professional. So let's cut to the chase. The following two applied skills are getting retired. The first one is the build collaborative apps with Microsoft Teams applied skill, and the second one is develop generative AI solutions with the Azure OpenAI service. In this video, we'll cover some of the details about both of them, why they get retired, and what replacements they have, if any. Let's start with the Microsoft Teams applied skill. Now, the Microsoft Teams, or the Build Collaborative Apps for Microsoft Teams applied skill, was the first and only applied skill in the modern workplace category. This applied skill replaced the Microsoft certification exam MS600. So in the past, we had a full-on certification for Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Teams developers. Then it got retired and the applied skill got introduced, is also getting retired. But what is very particular about this applied skill is that it only got announced about 6 months ago. I did a video on it. Lots of people talked to me about it. However, it has been in maintenance for almost all of its existence. It was maybe available for 2 or 3 weeks before it got put in maintenance in order for Microsoft to update the security of the lab in which this applied skill was done. Now, Microsoft did give a statement on the retirement, and the statement says, "We want to offer the best instructor-led training experience for our learners and support our trainers to deliver high-quality courses. The applied skills assessment and labs for the MS 4001 have been offline with no current resolution. Therefore, this course and its assessment will be retiring in order to pave the way for new applied skills assessments and courses to be added to the instructor-led training portfolio. This applied skill will be retired on September 2, 2024. So Microsoft did recognize that almost ever since they released this applied skill, it has been offline, and there was no point in keeping it as, well, according to what I understand from this statement, they don't really have the ability to bring it back online. So they're not only retiring the applied skill, but also the training for it. And this kind of brings back a previous video I did 2 weeks ago on my channel. Do we have a retirement with almost no notice at all again? Okay, this time Microsoft did give a week notice before the applied skill is retired. However, because that applied skill is offline, between the retirement notice and the retirement actual date, nobody can take it. So again, I feel like this applied skill got retired with no notice at all, and very few people got the chance to even pass this applied skill. So again, very, very disappointing. If we look at the Microsoft Applied Skills credentials poster that Microsoft made, we can see that the modern work portfolio was already the one with the least options available, and now we will have even less, and modern work will again be empty. It will be the only portfolio with no applied skills. Again, I'm not really understanding the why, especially because there's so much demand for Microsoft 365 right now. There's so much demand for Teams customization, for Copilot for Microsoft 365. I cannot believe we don't have anything in that category. So as a Microsoft 365 professional myself, it makes me really, really sad, but I guess that's just not the direction that Microsoft wants to go into. But anyway, let's move on to our next applied skill that's getting retired. It's to develop generative AI solutions with Azure OpenAI service applied skill. If we take a look at the audience or what was covered in this one, to earn this Microsoft Applied Skill credential, learners demonstrate the ability to develop generative AI solutions with the Azure OpenAI service. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory with the title, but this will retire on October 31st, 2024, so in around 2 months from today. Now, Microsoft also did a statement about this one. In order to help our customers and partners stay at the forefront of the fast-moving AI technology space, we're excited to announce that our skilling solutions for generative AI on Microsoft Azure will focus on using Azure AI Studio. Courses based on the Azure OpenAI Studio interface will be replaced with new courses that leverage the Azure AI Studio. So this retirement only has to do with a changing technology. Microsoft wants to push the Azure AI Studio, so they're deprecating all their content for the Azure OpenAI Studio technology. If we take a look at the replacement, Microsoft did share that this will be replaced by, from the ILT perspective, so from the course perspective, with the AI 3016 course, develop custom copilots with Azure AI Studio. And they did mention that there will be an applied skills assessment for this course. So we will have an applied skill to replace it. And while the course is already available, the applied skill is not yet released as of September 1st, 2024, but I'm sure it will be here in the next few weeks. So this is it for this video. What's your take on the retirements, especially the modern workplace one? I might be the only one that's heartbroken about it. Do you think that modern work is still relevant, that Microsoft still needs to create content for modern workplace, whether that's instructor-led training, certifications, or applied skills? Or are there any applied skills that you wish to see for Microsoft 365? Please let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Microsoft credential news, whether it's new content, study guides, or retirements, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.